Everyone, welcome to visit our live show today. Now, this live show is our EB channels about high-end alloy castings and forgings, a live show. As you know, we are Internal Billies Alloy Casting and Forging Company Limited, a supplier of heat, wear, corrosion-resistant casting and forgings and EB machines and other protective items. Now we are located in Wuxi, Jiangsu Province, about 150 kilometers far away from Shanghai, so that we always expose our alloy castings and forgings from Shanghai Seaport by sea or Shanghai Pudong International Airport by air. Totally, we have exposed more than 30 countries, which country in Europe, Japanese, American, Australian, New Zealand, and so on. And the Castings capital of our company is more than 13.14 million Chinese yuan. And as you know, EB China has been the gold supplier for Alibaba International more than 6 years. And in recent 2 years, the TUB Retainland organization have come to our foundry and the company to do the on-site assessment. And there are other third party to come to our foundry and the company to do the on-site assessment too, like the SGS organization and other confirm organization to do the on-site assessment. And totally, from now, we sell online in Alibaba International Shop is more than $5 million. And now, we have own many ISO certificates. We can see on it on the screens, which one is called the ISO 19001, which is called the Quality Management System Certificate, and the ISO 14001, which called the Environmental Management System Certificate, and the last one, which called the ISO 14001, which called the Occupational Health and Safety Management System Certificate. Please let me to show you more details about our ISO certificate. The first certificate, which in my hand, I would like to show you is our Quality Management System Certificate, presented to our EB channel. And this quality management system complies with the GBT 19001-2016. It also called the 9001 about 2015 requirements. And the certificate is valid for the following scope: the supply of alloy casting and forgings. And this certificate number, which is 05321Q 30055R0S. And the date of certificate is on January 12, 2021. And is valid during January 12, 2021 to January 11, 2024. And the date of Untitled certification, which is on the January 12, 2021. And its unified social credit code of the qualified organization, which code is 913-202-110915219227F. And this is all the details about our ISO 19001, which calls the Quality Management System Certificate. And we also have another ISO certificate. Now please let me show you next. The one which you see in my hand is our Environmental Management System Certificate. It's also presented to our Wuxi Internal Billies Alloy Casting and Forging Company Limited. And this environmental management system complies with GBT 22001-2016. It also covers the 14,001-2015 requirements. And the certificate is valid for the following scope: supply of alloy castings and forgings. And its certificate number, which is 05321E30032R0S. And other information is as same as the last ISO 19001, which called the Quality Management System Certificate. And we have other, and the last one ISO certificate, which calls the Occupational Health and Safety Management System Certificate. It's also presented to our company, Wuxi Internal Beliefs and Law in Casting and Forging Company Limited. And this Occupational Health and Safety Management System complies with the GBT 45001-2020 and also covers the 45001-2018 requirements. And the certificate is valid for the following scope: the supply of alloy casting and forgings. And this certificate number is 05321S 30031R0S. And other information is as same as the last two ISO certificates. If you are interested in the certificate which we own, please send us your inquiries to our Alibaba International Shop. You are always welcome. And the image channel will not only have this certificate. As I told you before, EV China has been the gold supplier for Alibaba International more than 6 years, so that we have owned this, which calls the verified supplier certificate. And this verified certificate number is 226777916-T. And it's also presented to our company, and its on-site assessment was controlled for our company by the 2V Heinland organization, and it's exceeded by on the October 22nd, 2021, and it's valid during October 23rd, 2021 to October 22nd, 2022. And the EV China also have other certificates. As you see on the screen, it shows you that there is one of our certificate which calls the audited supplier. It's also presented to our company. And as you see, it's about the in recognition of your site excellence and business operations, and it's audited by the SGS CSTC organization on the June 15th, 2020, and its audited report series number, which calls the QIP-ISI 204795. And EV China is a company which have good quality and good credit, so we get many championship from our local government or the city's government. And at the same time, we are also a member, which in the Creameries Chamber of Creameries, and it be confirmed on the October 2018. As you see in my hand, which calls the Creameries Chamber of Creameries. And during these years, EV China have won many awards. As you see in my hand is one of our awards, which called the Manufacturing Excellence and Innovation Awards 2020. And this Manufacturing Excellence and Innovation Awards was presented to our company, Wuxi Internal Beliefs and Law Casting and Forging Company Limited. And then it be confirmed by the Made in China Point.com, the SGS organization, the 2V Heinland organization, and so on. As you know, EB China is not only a company only supply of heat, wear, corrosion resistant castings and forgings, even then the EB machines and the protective items. And the EB China is also a company which devote ourselves to innovate new technology and new patents. Totally, we have won more than 22 patents, including different industry, different products. For example, one of our patents, which calls bolsterless liners. That means that you will see a liner without any bolt hole in it. So it will help you reduce the cost which for the bolt. Without bolts, it is also stable when it be made up in bone mine machines. And in one of Chinese foundry, which called Tianjin cement foundries, they have used our design with bone mine machines, which use these boltless liners. And it have worked more than 3 years. And during these 3 years, there will nothing happened. It works very well, so don't worry about our new technology. And it have worked more than 3 years. And we also have other patents, which called the ceramic liners. It's also used for the bone mine machines. It's also used for application in the mine industries. It's different due to its material. It's different from the traditional liners. It takes a new material which called ceramic, so that it's much lighter, but it's also stable enough, reliable enough for you to use. It also owns a longer service life. For example, if a traditional liners can use for 2 years, so that our ceramic liners will use more than 3 years. So that it will also help you reduce the cost for the liners and other things. So our new products is a product with Chinese patents. So why not have a try? Now, next please let me introduce my company Survive to you. As you know, Internal Billets and Alloy Casting and Forging Company Limited is specialized in supply of heat, wear, corrosion resistant castings and forgings. Even about the EB machines and the protective items. Now our global brand which called EB. Next, I would like to show you is about how many kinds or which service we can produce or support to you. It can divide it to 4 different parts about 4 different kind or 4 different application in our daily life. It's common to see. First, which calls the corrosion castings. It'll be divided to 5 different parts due to different material on its chemical composition and its own application. So that we divide it into 5 different parts, which called the copper alloy, the nickel alloy, cobalt alloy, titanium alloy, and the last aluminum alloy. And we can produce mini, small, mid, big and huge castings for different sizes. And the next, which calls the heat castings. Heat castings is used very widely in the heat treatment industries. Due to the material need to take over the high temperatures with about 1000 and 200 temperature degrees. So this material is application very widely in some industries. And our products can produce including the heat treatment fixtures, the radio tubes, other things like the melting kitties, the slip boards, heat treat bars, or heat treat trials or baskets. And the third part, which called the wheel castings. So one of its special is it can use with much longer service life when its application in some industries need its material or its goods have a good wearers. So that it also divided to 5 different parts. It's also according to the materials, chemical composition, and applications. It's about the high chromium white iron castings and the nickel hard white iron castings, the chromium monoiron alloy steel castings, the high magnesium steel castings, the wear parts for crushers, including the jaw crushers, cone crushers, roller crushers, and the hammer crushers. And the last part, which calls the EV machines. As you know, EV machines is we produce and supply to you. It's customer-made service and long service life and material selection for grinding requirements. And the next is some melting below fabric machines. And one of the EV machines, as you know, during recent 2 years, the COVID-19 is very serious to us, and it's not here. Sorry, it's not hearsay. So EV China can also supply all the mask machines, which are about the KN95 or 3D plate to make sure and to protect protect your safety and ears. And the last 2 machines is commonly to see, which one calls the drying rig machines. For some applications for water wires or other applications. And the last machines, which called industry robots. Due to different applications have different use and different price, so that it can divide into the loading, unloading, the cutting, the sprintings, the paintings, and other applications. So if you are interested in the products or the service which show on the screens, please send us your inquiries to our Alibaba International Shop, and then send us or tell us which you want to know. You are always welcome. And that's all the introduction about EV China, about ourselves, our ISO certificate, our products, and the service can support to you. So at this time, please follow our Alibaba International Shop. You are always welcome. And next, we welcome my colleague to her wonderful live show. Okay, let's welcome my colleague Hannah to do a wonderful live show as well.
Hello everyone, this is Hannah from EV China. Let me introduce EV boys and men.
你看最新的翅膀，是这个。
Let me introduce the new concept of mobile crushing and breeding technology in cement and mining industries. Based on the theory of body system management, this paper explores the comprehensive application of science and technology in the fine crushing and breeding process, and puts forward a new concept of cement and fine crushing and breeding technology through the analysis of the working conditions, and the operation of each working part of the bond. For the introduction, cement and mining industries are the basic industries in the national economy. They have the characteristics of sustainability, large volume, and high energy consumption. Therefore, high efficiency and low consumption are prominent topics in the cement and mining industries. Throughout the domestic and foreign markets, there are light ups and downs and fierce competition. And ultimate goal of enterprise competition is quality and cost. Therefore, technological upgrading and equipment optimization should be the top priority of current enterprise development. The project technical background, crushing and milling production lines are widely used in the production of mining, cement, electric power, chemical industry, building materials of other industries. It plays a pivotal and fundamental role in the traditional manufacturing, and is also the method for mining, cement, and other enterprises to improve efficiency and reduce consumption. After all, such as gold, silver, iron, and tin are mined, they need to go through primary crushing, medium crushing, fine crushing, and then, though greater prices to select the fine products. Every year, nearly 2.4 billion tons of cement, raw materials of clinkers, are crushed and ground, and the processing capacity of crushing and grinding process exceeds 6 billion tons. About 1.7 billion tons of coal used in coal-fired power plants must be crushed before it is injected into the boilers for combustion and power generation. In 2019, China produced 9.96 million tons of steel. Based on the average iron tax of 13%, 3.3 billion tons of iron alone need to be crushed and ground. Copper, gold, chromium, and other material mines have similar production processes. The gravel and sand used in concrete should be broken and finally broken before it can be applied to all kinds of construction projects. Crushing and grinding processes consume about 4 million tons of wear-resistant materials every year. The power consumption of crushing and grinding takes up nearly 17% of the whole production process. Therefore, the improvement of crushing and grinding production technology is the main direction for enterprises to achieve energy saving, consumption reduction, and beneficial improvement. Mistakes of current crushing and grinding process. Ball mill is not low efficiency machine. In fact, it is a major misunderstanding. People do not fully understand the ball mill. It is the decisive machine in the grinding process. The ball mill has been around for more than 100 years. Over the past 100 years, great changes have taken place in grinding process. The feeding particle size of the ball mill has changed from about 200 mm in simple production to about 1 mm in modern mass production. About the new conceptual crushing process. Crushing and grinding production is mainly in cement production and mine beneficiation, and its power consumption accounts for nearly 17% of the entire production process. Therefore, the improvement of the crushing and grinding production process is the main goal of the enterprise to achieve energy saving, consumption reduction, and efficiency improvement. The significance of the new conceptual process established the work scale of the bone mill under uniform material conditions, and the efficiency and effectively combined with the enterprise, vertical mill, and other medium and the fine crushers improve the output, reduce the energy consumption, improve the particle form, optimize the particle structure, and obtain the optional performance of silent of significantly improve the beneficiation yield.